Yes, sir, I'm there. I'm there, sir. Now it is not visible, sir. Yeah, now it is visible. Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir.
will ask you, it will open this area. Now just rotate the object. Here you can find the plane. So from where you can have to move, like from where you have to cut your object. I want to cut in the middle. If you want to move this one, we can move also. Like by picking and placing, we can move this object. Where you want to cut your object, we have to place that plane. Then click OK. So see here what happened here, that much area it will cut only. The profile whatever you created there, that much area only it will cut and it will show that view. Understand this one, breakout view? See once again how to create. Go for breakout view and cut how much area you want to cut, that much profile you have to create. Like this. Then what you have to do, you have to place the plane. Means from where you have to cut your object. Just pick this one wherever you want, you can place like this. But I want to cut in the middle only. So we have to place properly this one, then click OK. Now see here, like that it will cut your object to show the view. Understand this one? The last one is add 3D. Yes. Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, then fine. The next one is 3D clipping, and this thing is there here. Just we have to give the 3D clippings here. The same like that only. Apply. For example, this one. For this one, I want to create a 3D clipping. Go here. It's not created. Why it is not working? Clippings. Why the 3D way we can able to clip the things. Like that. Okay, so like that we can able to, means how much area you want to cut and show the internal portions we can able to do with the help of this 3D clipping option. Like in 2D, this is your 2D clipping, means here you have to create the 2D profile and that much area it will show like that. But in 3D clipping, you have to create completely a box kind of thing and that much area it will show cut. That is the clipping, 3D clipping. The next option we can find here is this is the profile. Like when we enter into the when we are entering the drafting part, it is showing some dialog box initially like empty sheet, all views like that. The same thing here also you can find like all views, then front bottom right and front top left. If you go for the option like all views, automatically it will create all the views here. Just what you have to do, you have to go here and select the front view. That's it. Then automatically it will show all the views here. See? Like that. Automatically it will show all the views. If you go for the option like front, bottom and right, then it will show only the front view, top view and bottom view, something like that will show you here. These 3 views will show you here. If you go for this one like the same here also, it will create 3 views here. Why and explain you there means why? Because I have to explain here only. That's the reason I come here. This view also we can able to create with the help of this one. These three views we can able to create with this one. The last one is wizard, like view creation while wizard is there. With the help of this one we can able to create. The same thing here also you can find. See here, if I want to show first angle projection method, if you go here you can find front, left, bottom view you can able to see here. If you go for this one, like here we have first angle, second configuration, like front, bottom, right we can find here, and here you can find right, front, top, and here we can find some more options, and here you can find all the views. So like that we can able to choose this option, click on next. I want to show all views, and we can manage where to place the views. I want to show front view here, top view here, bottom here, isometric here, left here, right here. So wherever we want we can place our view and click on finish and go for articulate rod, select this front view. So automatically how you place the views there, based on that it will create the views. Nice. Like that we can place the views. Understand? Okay. So mostly
Yes.
we are not using this option for creating the views. Usually we create manually. Okay. Just I am showing that option to you. But usually we will create manually. Okay. The next one is dimensions here. Dimension, you already know what is horizontal dimension, vertical dimensions, angular dimension, radial dimension, diametral dimension. So like that we have some dimensions options are there. The first one, see here, because I will go for these options. The first option you can find here is dimension. If you go for this one, so what it will do? This is first. Okay, because my two views are there, and this one I am specifying the dimension. The first one you can find here is dimension. So if you choose this option like dimensions, here you can able to specify all kinds of dimensions based on your selection. So if you take this dimensions option, if you are selecting circle, it will show radius or diameter. If you are selecting horizontal line, it will show horizontal dimension. If you are selecting vertical line, it will show vertical dimension. If you are selecting inclined line, it will show inclined dimension. So whatever object you are selecting, wait a second, okay. Okay. So here, see here, what I will do, I am taking the command here and I am selecting this circle. So it is showing me the radius. Okay. If I am selecting this one with this command, it is showing radius only. Sometimes what it will show the diameter also. Okay. Now, the next one is if I select this horizontal line, it will show the horizontal dimension. If you select these two lines, it will show vertical dimension. Like this. So based on your selection, it will automatically create the dimension whatever you are selecting. Okay. Suppose for example, if we have any two lines here, to want to show the angle to those two lines also we can able to do here. Yeah, I am going for this one and I am selecting these two perpendicular lines, then it will show the angle. So with a single command, Yeah. Now see this like that we can able to show the angles here and everything like radius, diameter, dimensions, and like horizontal, vertical dimension, linear dimensions, as well as we can able to show angular dimensions also with a single command. The next one we can find here is chained dimension. It is somewhat different here. For that one, I am giving all the dimensions. Chain dimension. So what is chain dimension? For example, I am showing the dimension between this one, this one. These two centers I want to show the dimension first. Okay. Then I want to show the dimension between this point to this point. So instead of selecting this point directly, if I select this dimension and I will select this circle, so automatically it will come like this. Okay. So like that we can able to create the chain dimensions here. Just select this one and select any other point like this. So the till that point will create here. So like that. So like that we can able to create the chain dimensions here. Understand this one?
Yes, sir.
This is a chain dimension. The next one is calculated dimension. See here chain dimension. Wait a second. In chain dimension, what it is doing here, it is creating. For here, first it is started from this point to this point, then it started from this point to this point. But whereas when you come to the commuted dimension, here what it will do means like that will create. Means the first point will remain constant here. Okay, the first point will remain constant. You see here when I am checking this dimension, but here it's showing 158.5 and it's showing 178.5 because here it is measuring from this point to this point. But here the first point will remain constant. Okay, here the first point of the dimension will remain constant. It will measure for the second point always. Understand this one?
Yes, sir.
The next one is stacked dimension. Stacked dimension is somewhat similar to this one. Similar to this commuted dimension, there's a difference you can find here is here it is showing in this manner, now here it shows up in different manner. Like first you have to select this dimension and this like that. So it is related to this one only, but the difference you can find here is here it will show the normal dimension here, but the constant point will remain this one only. Okay, it will come in this format. Understand? So like that we can able to create the commuted dimensions, stacked dimensions, and chained dimensions. The next thing we can find here is this dimension, like length or distance dimension. It is same like this one only, the first one. So in first one, suppose for example, if I want to measure the horizontal length, vertical length, or inclined length, you can go for directly this option here, length or distance. So if I select this line also, it will show like this, the length of that arc, like circumference of the circle we can able to find here. Okay, so it will show the complete length of that arc, how much it is. So it is used to find the length of the line or distance between any 2 points. For example, I want to find the distance between this point to this point. It is not taking the point properly here. That's why it is coming like that. It's taking center of this arc and center of this arc. That's why it's coming like that. Again, I am going for here from here to this line. If I am taking here, means it will show like that. Okay, so like that we can able to give the dimensions for this one. The next one is angular one. Angular one is just we have to select two lines. It will show the angular dimensions. Between any two lines, we can find how much angle it is there. We can show here with the help of this angular dimension. The next option you can find radius. If I want to show the radius of the circle or R, we can show with the help of this radial dimension. If I want to show diametral dimension, you can go for diametral dimension. Okay, radial and diametral dimension. The next one is chamfer. If you have any chamfer here, we can give the chamfer dimension for it. Chamfer for this. Here I have chamfer now. I am going for here. Just click on update. Automatically it will update here everything. It will show chamfer now. Yeah, it is chamfer is there. I can able to show that was chamfer dimensions here. For this one, I required. I will create the breakout view. I can able to show the dimension. Chamfer dimension directly to show the chamfer dimensions to you. Now see here I have the chamfer here. Now that chamfer dimension we can able to show with the help of this chamfer dimension. Right. See here, like that we can able to show the chamfer dimensions. Okay, so like that we are creating the chamfer dimensions here with the help of this chamfer. The next one is thread hole. Suppose for example, if you have any hole with threaded, that thing also we can able to show with this option. We'll create one part first. I'm creating one threading hole. Okay, I have the thread depth here. Go for drawing. Take the front view here and come here. Just go near to select, place here, and make this one hidden lines on, readings, hidden lines working on here. Now if I want to show the thread dimensions here, you have to go for thread dimensions. Now automatically it will show the thread dimensions. Okay, like that we can able to show the thread dimensions. See here, if you go for normal dimension here, it will not show anything like M30 kind of. It will show just 30 there. That's it. If you give normal dimension, it will not show those things. It will show this value. But when you go for third dimension, it will show you M30 means metric 30 is the whole size. Here it will show like this. Understand? Like that we can able to get the dimension. The next one is coordinate dimension. So for coordinate dimension, you can specify the point for this one. We have to specify some points here. Will not take any point on this thing. Now go for the dimension here, select this point. For that particular point, it will show the dimension here like in coordinate values, like x distance is this much and y distance is this much. So like that. So like that we can able to create the coordinate dimension. Coordinate means just we have to give the values, x-axis and y-axis values will show you there on this screen. Okay, the next one we can find here is whole dimension table. Suppose for example, if I want to find the whole dimension here in tabular form. So what I will do, first I will create the projected view here. And for that whole, if I want to show the table, we can go for this one, select this whole. What is the distance you want from the origin point? It's 0, 0 only, angle is 0, just click OK and place the table here. Now see here, we can find the whole dimensions. I'm giving the distance from here to here as 10. Like that we can give the able to create the dimension, show the whole dimension by using this table option. Like with the help of this table also we can able to represent the holes. For example, if we have a single hole, we can do like that, like directly we can able to. Okay, directly we can specify the whole diameter. And if you have so many holes are there on the screen or on the view, that okay. Suppose for example, if we have so many holes on the face of the drawing, so in that case, all the holes if we show means will show somewhat clumsy. So in that case, what we will do, we will show that one as a this tabular form. So what it will do, it will just represent the letter for that hole, and for that letter all the dimension will mention under this table. Okay, so like that we can able to do this with the help of this command. Understand this one? So this is the command for dimensioning. These are the commands for dimensioning. Here we have some more commands are there, like trace of features, hatching, hatchings are some commands are there. We'll check those things. See here, this is suppose for example, if you have any hole, for that hole, if I want to represent the like center line, so in that case you have to go for the center line option, select the circle, will create the center lines here.